Você conhece a Beyoncé? Ela já vendeu 30 milhões de discos, mais de 1 milhão só no Brasil. Em 15 anos de carreira, ela já ganhou 16 prêmios Grammy. Estrelou filmes em Hollywood e se tornou a artista mais importante da música pop atual. Ela é linda, ela é rica, ela é intensa. Tudo que ela faz vira notícia. E tem mais, ela está grávida. Senhoras e senhores, Beyoncé na tela da Record. Muita honra que eu estou aqui com a maior artista da música pop internacional, Beyoncé. Beyoncé, pleased to meet you.
It's great to meet you.
It's a great pleasure to be here with
Thank
you.
you.
I want to start asking, you have an idea how much Brazilian fans love you?
Well, I did not. I had no clue until I actually visited Brazil. And I was so surprised. It was so much love and so much support. It felt like I couldn't believe I had never been there before because it felt like home. And I had the most incredible, enthusiastic fans in the audience, and it was so many people because I did stadiums, and it just inspired me so much, and I couldn't give them enough. I just wanted to perform for hours. I didn't want it to end.
A Beyoncé fez 5 shows no Brasil no ano passado. Em São Paulo, gente, foram 65 mil espectadores, o maior público da carreira dela. What memories you have from those concerts?
I felt like, you know, the fashion and the drums, and it was during the time of Carnival, and I felt like it was just a part of me there. And I ended up filming my DVD and putting like 90% of the audience was from Brazil because they were the best audience of the tour. Run the World Girls foi o primeiro single extraído do novo álbum de Beyoncé. O videoclipe dessa música ganhou o prêmio de melhor coreografia de 2011 e é um hino ao poder feminino. Segundo a artista, fazer esse vídeo foi uma experiência muito prazerosa e ela contou com a ajuda desses dançarinos de Moçambique para fazer essa super coreografia. This song was about dance and something about that something about that beat just makes you, it takes you back to Africa. And I just feel like it's always a challenge to discover a new way of dance and make it popular for the world. So that was really interesting. I found it really important that every woman was represented, not just one woman from one place. So we had women from everywhere around the world, and it was hundreds of women all doing it together, feeling like one, and it was so powerful. Can you tell us about this concert? Well, this concert was so exciting for me. I was able to do some of my new songs from my new album, as well as my classic songs that people know me for. And, you know, I wanted to put everything into it, and we were really focused on this being a huge production and almost like theater. And with this album, I took everything I love and I put it in, from my travels in Egypt to Africa to Asia to Europe, Brazil, and I wanted the fashion to represent that. So I took things from the theater and operas that I went to during my travels, and we kind of made it modern, and the fashion is so bizarre and exciting. And you know, the choreography, I used a lot of ballet because I'm so influenced by dance, and I have so much respect for ballet. And I took everything I loved and put it together and worked with my all-female band, and I had the best audience. They all asked me great questions and funny moments, but I think it's something different, and it gives you a nice balance of my old music as well as my new. You know something about Brazilian music? I know a lot. I know a lot about the drums. Yeah? They, you know, if you hear some of the music in the time, we had a lot of the percussionists inspired by Brazil, and being during that carnival, I'm telling you, just the movement, and the women were doing the hips and the waist, and I'm like, I have to add that into some of my music. So it inspired a lot of the songs in on 4, especially End of Time. If you hear End of Time, that percussion is straight up Brazilian.
Beyoncé lançou oficialmente o disco 4 aqui em Nova York em agosto desse ano. Todos os ingressos colocados à venda se esgotaram em menos de 22 segundos. Na plateia, amigos e celebridades. E ao longo de 4 noites, Beyoncé encantou e surpreendeu a todos. Beyoncé é uma estrela cercada de números grandiosos. Desde a infância em Houston, no Texas, ela já cultivava a disciplina que a tornaria uma estrela da música pop. Aqui, aos 9 anos de idade, ela canta e dança e mostra o seu talento precoce. Aos 16 anos, ela forma o Destiny's Child, junto com outras amigas da sua cidade natal. E o grupo vende mais de 40 milhões de álbuns, catapultando a artista para a carreira solo. Detalhista e perfeccionista, Beyoncé busca a excelência em tudo que faz.
I am a workaholic, and I don't believe in no. I don't believe in I need to sleep. If I'm not sleeping, nobody's sleeping. I'm Beyoncé, and I'm the president. I booked the studio myself and paid for the studio myself, and I just had fun. I just did whatever I wanted to do. My focus is not bigger, it's quality, and I want to make sure that it's something I'm proud of years from now.
Olha, gente, pra quem não sabe, a Beyoncé decidiu que era hora de tirar férias. Ela tá grávida, ela acabou de fazer 30 anos e por enquanto ela não vai sair em turnê pelo mundo, não. How are you enjoying this time of your life?
This time in my life is probably one of the most fun, confident. I feel so mature and I feel like a woman. I feel sexier than ever and happier than I've ever been in my life. And I feel like all of the struggles and all of any kind of painful moment or confusing moments that I've had in my past, just trying to search for who I am, it's all paying off right now. And I'm just really in the best place I've ever been.
You are young, beautiful, famous. What else do you want to accomplish?
Well, I just want to continue to grow. I think that's what life is all about, you know. We're all on this journey and we're all trying to figure out our place in the world. And I am trying to make music that really gives people, you know, it enhances their life. I want it to bring out whatever emotion they're feeling and hopefully encourage women and encourage men and make them kind of forget about whatever pain they're going through for the moments that they put the record on or come to a concert. And I think that's my job. And what a job, right? It's such a beautiful experience to be able to kind of be free and entertain and hopefully make people escape whatever drama they're going through for those moments. So I'm very happy about growing and being able to do what I love.
O disco 4 foi descrito pelos críticos de música como sendo o mais ousado e vibrante trabalho de Beyoncé. Uma plataforma para a estrela esticar o seu gosto musical e mostrar a sua voz perfeita. O que importa para Beyoncé é, na verdade, a música. O jornal The New York Times chama 4 de implacavelmente perfeito.
What's the connection with the number 4?
You know, I think there are numbers in all of our lives that just keep coming around. Sometimes we don't pay attention, but I noticed about 10 years ago that this number 4 just was so important in my life. You know, all of my favorite people were born on the 4th, or, you know, if I do a movie, it's 44 minutes, or a video is, my favorite song is 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And it's just like, every time I look around, my apartment is 44B, or, you know, and it's kind of creepy, but it's natural. I think it happens to all of us. So this is my 4th album, and my fans, I ran into them, some of my most loyal fans, actually in the streets of New York, and they were like, we're waiting for 4. And I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds really good.
The fans put the name.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna name it 4. The fans are all saying 4. Here it is. It's my 4th album, makes sense. I'm always happy when I'm surrounded by water. I think I'm a mermaid, or I was a mermaid. The ocean makes me feel really small, and it puts my whole life into perspective. It reminds me, okay, I'm this very little piece of this huge earth, and it humbles you and it grounds you, and it makes me feel almost like I've been baptized, and I'm born again when I get out of the ocean. Am I the same Beyoncé? Absolutely not. My life was award shows and tour buses and hotels, and kind of goes by so fast. You're getting awards and people are saying how much they respect you, and I couldn't even hear it anymore. It just was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just thinking about the next shoot. I'm just thinking about the next video and next single and next tour. What a crowd, what a crowd. Tired? No, I'm good. I've been running a couple miles. After I finished the last tour, I was a bit overwhelmed and overworked. And my mother was the person that preached to me and almost harassed me every day after I was doing the last world tour. You really need to live your life and open your eyes, and you don't want to wake up with no memories and never really being able to see the world. Okay, I am going down the toboggan and I'm driving this thing myself. And this is the Great Wall of China. I've done many things in my life, but this is the first. If I ain't got nothing, I got you. I never even realized I needed a year off. And I never realized I don't know how to take a year off. I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 = 2. And it's me and you. I went scuba diving in the Red Sea, and the coral was spectacular. I mean, it was unreal that something on the earth that beautiful exists, and I was so close to it. I was in such a great, peaceful state. It inspired purity. That's Auntie BB. That's Jules. And that's Uncle Jay. Holla back. I was able to spend time with my family and pick my nephew up from school, and it gave me time to reflect.
Everybody knows you as an artist, but I want to know, how is Beyoncé at home? What do you do when you stop, when you have a break, a little break?
It's very rare that I have a break.
It's impossible.
I'm usually working on something, just because I'm the type of person that gets bored easily. And I like to always come up with some new idea. I'm either editing or, you know, right now I'm working on nursery and my new office I just got, so we're decorating the office, and But I think, you know, when I'm not working, I am really chill. I don't do anything. I don't want to clean up. I don't want to worry about what I'm wearing. I don't have, you know, I have on my sweats, no shoes. I like to be barefoot. I love to eat good food. And I love Oreo cookies and HBO.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Incredible.
Não importa a nacionalidade das pessoas, todo mundo conhece a Beyoncé. Where are you from?
France.
France?
Yeah.
And what do you think about Beyoncé?
She's amazing.
Great singer?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Argentina?
Argentina. ¿Te gusta Beyoncé?
Yes, of course. I love her. I've seen her concerts.
Her music is amazing.
Qual a música que mais gusta de Beyoncé?
If I were a boy,
All the single ladies.
All the
Single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Eu não sei o resto.
They put your hands up.
Você dançou uma vez?
Olha lá, tá vendo? Até aqui em Nova York as pessoas lembram que eu dancei. Pois é, eu dancei.
Like you, I also dedicate myself to different activities. I present to TV shows. I'm an actor, singer,
And a dancer.
and I'm dancer, and a dancer. I forgot this one. How do you manage it so well without getting crazy?
I make sure I have my time for myself. So if I'm gonna go away for, you know, a month, I make sure I have 2 weeks at home. But I just balance out my life and I know my limits and I try my best to do things that I love. And when it's something you're passionate about, you don't have a hard time balancing, you know, or making time or staying sane because it's your passion.
You love what you do.
I do.
Me too.
Cantora, compositora, coreógrafa, atriz, produtora, empresária. Beyoncé se divide em 1000. Mesmo grávida e curtindo uma pausa na carreira, ela não relaxa nunca. Seus interesses vão muito além dos palcos e dos estúdios de gravação.
If I came forward with the ring, everyone would think I did it.
Beyoncé é apaixonada por cinema e coleciona elogios por suas atuações em Hollywood. Foram 6 filmes, entre comédias, dramas e musicais. Em Dreamgirls, baseado no musical da Broadway, ela atuou ao lado de Eddie Murphy e Jamie Foxx e soltou a voz. No filme Cadillac Records, a Beyoncé engordou 10 quilos para viver a cantora Etta James, uma mulher atormentada e viciada em drogas. Uma performance arrasadora.
Bom, agora eu vou perguntar para ela o que a motiva a se envolver com o cinema, mesmo estando sempre ocupada em outras áreas. Beyoncé, what motivates you to make movies even though you are always busy in other activities?
Well, one thing, I make sure the script is something that really, really inspires me. I learn a lot about myself when I do a film. For one, it's so psychological. It's almost like therapy, and I kind of have to break down the character and find the things in the character that, you know, I lived so I can really give the right emotion. So I learn from my movies and I learn from the characters I play. And it's really challenging because I'm so vulnerable and it really helps me grow as an artist every time I kind of trust myself enough to step out of my comfort zone.
It's a great exercise. Huh?
It really is, yeah.
Cantora, compositora, atriz, estilista, modelo, escritora, Beyoncé já fez de tudo nesses 10 anos de carreira solo. E como se não bastasse tanto talento, a diva agora produz, dirige e edita seus próprios vídeos. Curtindo o 8º mês de gestação ao lado do marido Jay-Z, ela foi considerada a grávida mais estilosa entre todas as celebridades. E você acha pouco? Pois é. Beyoncé não quer saber de repartir com ninguém o Olimpo da música pop.
Do you have plans to go back someday?
Absolutely, I'll be back next year.
Next year?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, with this show?
hopefully.
Oh, good.
It'll probably be a different show by next year. More music and a different show.
Do you have any special message to the Brazilian fans?
I would just tell the Brazilian fans, thank you so much. I mean, I don't even know how to express how grateful I am. I know, you know, I don't tweet. I'm not on Twitter, but my friends are, and the girls from Destiny's Child are, and my cousins are. And the Brazilian fans are always supporting me and always emailing like, where's B, and telling me things that they like. And I'm just so grateful that they respond to my music, and I'll continue to come back and hopefully continue to make music that they enjoy.
Fantástico, né, gente? Com certeza a Beyoncé é um doce, é uma mulher linda, sensacional, que definitivamente chegou ao topo do mundo. E convenhamos, né? Ela merece e muito.
Beyoncé, thank you so much. It was a
you.
great pleasure to be with you here.
Thank you.
And see you in Brazil.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.